When it comes to the world of aquatic animals, the process of mating can be quite fascinating. In fact, many species have evolved intricate and unique mating rituals that allow them to reproduce effectively in their underwater environments. In this video, we will delve into the mating rituals of several aquatic creatures, exploring the strategies they use to find and woo mates. Without further ado, let's get started. Crocodile mating. Crocodiles have unique and fascinating mating behavior. Mating usually occurs in the water during the dry season, when the water levels are lower and more concentrated. The male crocodile will approach the female and start to rub his head and snout against her body. He will then try to get on top of her and hold her down, sometimes resulting in a violent struggle. Once a female is attracted, the male will mount her from behind and engage in copulation, which can last anywhere from a few minutes to over an hour. After mating, the female will lay her eggs in a nest that she has built on land, which she will fiercely defend from potential predators. Interestingly, the sex of crocodile hatchlings is determined by the temperature of the nest during incubation. If the temperature is high, more males will hatch, while a lower temperature will produce more females. Anglerfish mating. The mating behavior of some anglerfish species is unique and bizarre. Males become one with their partners, with their tissues fusing together. These males are much smaller than females, only about 1/160th of their partner's size, and roughly 500,000 times lighter. Their sole purpose is to pass on their genes, but finding a mate is complicated in the dark depths of the ocean where they live. To find a mate, a super mini male has to track a species-specific pheromone that the female emits. When he finds her, he bites her in the most romantic way possible, and then his mouth dissolves and his tissues fuse with hers. The pair will eventually share everything, including a circulatory system. They will remain that way forever. She provides the nutrients and he fertilizes the eggs until death do their part. Even then, they don't separate. Hammerhead sharks mating. Hammerhead sharks are known for their unique mating behavior. Like many other species of sharks, they reproduce using internal fertilization. Hammerhead sharks have a complex courtship ritual that involves both the male and female swimming in circles around each other, while the male tries to bite the female's pectoral fins to assert dominance. If the male is successful in his courtship display, he will then position himself beside the female and use his claspers to transfer sperm. Female hammerhead sharks have a reproductive cycle that lasts between 1 and 2 years, and they are capable of storing sperm from multiple males for extended periods of time. This allows them to mate with multiple partners and potentially increase their chances of producing offspring with strong genetic diversity. When the baby hammerhead sharks, also known as pups, are ready to be born, the female will give birth to them in shallow, protected areas, such as swamps. Sea lions mating. In this clip, a sea lion can be seen forcing itself upon a penguin, which stunned many. Now, penguins may not be the primary source of their food, but they have been known to eat penguins. This particular behavior is unexplainable. Sea lions are known for their unique and interesting mating behaviors. During mating season, males establish territories on beaches where they can attract females. Males use a variety of tactics to attract females, including barking, growling, and even fighting with other males. The actual act of mating occurs in the water, where the male will mount the female and copulate sometimes on land too. After mating, the female will give birth to a single pup about a year later. Interestingly, male sea lions have been known to display homosexual behaviors during mating season, including mounting and attempting to mate with other males. Maybe that explains this clip. Seahorses mating. Seahorses have one of the most unique reproductive systems in the animal kingdom. The male seahorse is the one who carries and gives birth to the offspring. Yes, you heard that right. The female deposits the eggs into a pouch on the male's abdomen, where they are fertilized and develop into baby seahorses. The male carries the developing embryos for several weeks before going into labor and giving birth to hundreds, sometimes even thousands of tiny seahorses. During the actual mating process, the seahorses intertwine their tails and perform a sort of dance to transfer the eggs from the female to the male's pouch. It's a delicate process that requires precision and coordination, as the eggs must be carefully positioned within the pouch to ensure proper fertilization and development. All in all, the seahorse's reproductive system and mating behaviors are truly unique and fascinating. Hippo mating. Hippos have a unique mating behavior where the males will use their massive jaws to display aggression towards each other. They will open their mouths wide and make loud snapping sounds to intimidate their rivals. Once the dominant male has established his position, he will engage in a series of courtship behaviors with the female. These behaviors may include blowing bubbles, vocalizing, and touching noses. The male will also mount the female in the water, with both hippos submerging their bodies while mating. Interestingly, hippos are also known for their ability to hold their breath for up to 6 minutes while they are underwater, which is an important adaptation for their mating and aquatic lifestyle. Despite their aggressive behavior towards each other during mating season, hippos typically live in social groups of up to 30 individuals and have been known to display cooperative behavior in caring for young calves. Sea turtle mating. Sea turtles mate in the water rather than on land, and it's a noisy affair. The male sea turtle uses his sharp claws to hold onto the female's shell while he attempts to align his tail with hers. Once he has found the right position, he will begin to copulate with her. After mating, the female sea turtle will crawl up onto the beach and dig a nest in the sand where she will lay her eggs. Depending on the species, a female sea turtle can lay between 50 and 200 eggs in a single nest. The sex of the sea turtle hatchlings is determined by the temperature of the sand in which the eggs are laid. Warmer sand produces more females, while cooler sand produces more males. This makes sea turtle populations vulnerable to climate change, as rising temperatures could skew the gender ratios and lead to a decline in the population. From the amazing courtship rituals to the violent battles, we hope you enjoyed this glimpse into the fascinating and diverse world of animal mating behavior. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing content. And let us know in the comments which animal's mating behavior surprised you the most. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.